Well, shit. I just finished the 1-hour Rick and Morty Season 5 finale, and let me just say I really enjoyed it. The first part follows Rick as he leaves Morty behind and takes on his new sidekick, Two Crows, while Morty spends this episode trying to figure out where he stands without Rick. I really enjoyed that Rick spent most of the episode doing a bit in spite of Morty, but then finally learned empathy from the Crows and realized how toxic his relationship is with Morty. And I really like that Morty originally spends this episode trying to get back at Rick for replacing him. I also really enjoy the fact that this episode and this entire season really shows how far Morty has grown since Season 1. Part 1 was a pretty solid episode, but it pretty much just sets up Part 2. I originally thought this was going to be a big hour-long story and not 2 episodes that kind of had nothing to do with each other put together. Don't get me wrong, I really did like Part 1, but all it really does is set up Part 2. And look, I love me a good hour-long block of Rick and Morty. I just don't see why these episodes couldn't have just came out weekly. It's not like it was going to change anything. But yeah, Part 2 is really where this finale starts to shine. So Part 1 ends off with Rick leaving Earth and going with Two Crows to do thousands of adventures, a bunch of seasons, and a bunch of fun. While also leaving Morty really missing his grandpa and not really knowing what to do with himself afterwards. Part 2 picks up with Rick on his own with Two Crows and Morty still trying to get him to come back home. Rick isn't convinced until he finds out that the Two Crows were just using him to get back to their old friend Scared Crow Man. I think that was his name. After Rick returns home, the characters go to the Citadel of Ricks, which is now being run by President Morty, who you might remember from Season 3 is actually Evil Morty, who's actually from Season 1! Oh, it all comes back together! Yeah, Part 2 is a massive lore dump, where we finally learn Rick's entire backstory and why he is the way he is. If you were someone who's a little bummed out at the end of Season 3 because it had nothing to do with Evil Morty, well, the end of Season 5 delightfully delivers. If I'm gonna be honest, I thought the only lore we were gonna get this season was the Bird Person episode, but turns out I was dead wrong. I love that we were finally able to see what Evil Morty was up to since Season 3. It looks like his plans kind of just been brewing up in the background for nobody to notice. Although I did think that Space Beth would have been a bigger part of this season, and they kind of just handled her off screen, so who knows, maybe this won't be brought back up until like Season 8. I also like that Adult Swim told me that there was going to be a Part 2, just in case I forgot that they said that. So that was neat. I like that. I like when the TV talks to me. Now, I really did like this finale, but I don't know how I feel about Season 5 overall. I feel like I enjoyed every other episode, and I really am upset about that, because I do love this show. I feel like the season started off really strong, and it was just a little hard to top that first episode, so it was a little bumpy, but overall, I don't think it was a bad season, just one that I wish I enjoyed more. Who knows, maybe I'm just crazy, because I do know people who really enjoyed Season 5, but opinions are opinions for a reason, and if you don't like mine, well, that's just another opinion. Now, I know this video is going to come out to be a little bit short, but this is my first reaction to the episodes, and once I go back and rewatch them, maybe I'll do a review on them. Who knows, if you guys really want me to, maybe I'll cover the whole season. It really just depends on what you guys would like. Currently, I'm only making videos for about 120 people, so I would really like your feedback on what you guys would like me to do more. I really wouldn't mind rewatching this season and going more in depth about what I did and didn't like, so yeah, just let me know. I actually reviewed the first episode of this season, so if you're interested, I have a whole playlist of movies and TV shows I've reviewed so far. Currently, it's not a lot, but I'd like to get more reviews out there. I really do love making them, and I really hope you guys enjoy them. I also enjoyed making this. I haven't done many first reaction videos yet, and I liked it, so if you want to see more of this, let me know. I'll do it more. I appreciate your time, so thank you for watching, save Norbit now, and goodbye. After seeing the Suicide Squad, I've been on kind of a DC high. I finally finished Harley Quinn, I watched that one animated Arkham movie, and I even tried to watch Titans. I didn't like Titans. But recently, I've stumbled upon something beautiful, and that, my friends, is Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol is an incredibly unique superhero show with an amazing cast, wacky visuals, and the perfect level of comedy, while also managing to get you hooked on realistic characters and moving character drama. This is the strangest, weirdest, most insane show I have ever watched, and I love it so much. The plan for this video is to hopefully convince you to watch the show, or to at least give it a shot. But trust me, after the first 2 episodes, you'll be hooked.